Traditional.
Traditional.
Following
Traditional.
or belonging to a
Traditional.
custom or way of behaving that has continued in a group of people or society for a long time without changing. The dancers are wearing traditional Vietnamese dresses. Breathtaking view.
Breathtaking view. Breathtaking
To
view.
express a place
Breathtaking
which is
view.
extremely exciting,
Breathtaking view.
beautiful, or
Breathtaking
surprised.
view. Breathtaking view.
From the top of the mountain,
Breathtaking
you can
view.
see the entire breathtaking view. Atmosphere. That is the air that you breathe every day.
Atmosphere. Atmosphere. Atmosphere.
I usually
Atmosphere.
get up early
Atmosphere.
to enjoy the fresh atmosphere in the morning.
Atmosphere.
Lotus.
Atmosphere.
Lotus is a plant with large flat leaves that
Lotus.
floats on the surface of a lake and
Lotus.
ponds.
Lotus.
Lotus can be considered as the symbol of Vietnam. Romantic.
Romantic. Romantic.
It is
Romantic.
an adjective to express emotion or feeling relating to love or a close loving relationship.
Romantic.
I love listening and watching romantic English videos.
Octopus.
It's a kind of animal which lives under the sea with soft oval body and 8 long arms.
Octopus.
King crab.
King crab.
A type of sea creature with a hard round shell, 5 pairs of legs.
King crab.
Upset. To make someone worried, unhappy, or angry.
Upset.
It still upsets him when he thinks about the accident. Faint. To suddenly become unconscious for a short time, usually falling down. He faints at the sight of blood. Unique. Being an only existing one of its type, or unusual or special in some way. That's a unique name. Does your name have any meaning to you? Stomach. An organ in the body where food is digested, or the soft front part of your body just below the chest. I was very hungry and my stomach started making noise. Buffet. A meal where people serve themselves different types of food. Are you having a sit-down meal or a buffet at the wedding?
Something and me nương decide to have lunch.
Something and me on decides to have lunch in a traditional Vietnamese restaurant.
Something and me nương decide to have lunch in the traditional Vietnamese restaurant.
The restaurant is very unique with breathtaking views.
The restaurant's breathtaking view.
It looks like a royal lotus.
It looks like a royal lotus.
The restaurant makes something and me on very excited.
The restaurant make something and me nương excited.
They eat a buffet on the top floor of the lotus.
They eat a buffet on the top floor of the lotus.
It includes 69 different dishes in total.
It includes 69 different in the total.
Something says, would you like
something to eat?
Me on.
Me doing.
Some kind of seafood.
Some kind of seafood.
Something replies.
Something replies.
Wait for me.
Wait for
I
me.
will take some food.
I want take some food.
Ming-won
Nods
nods her
her
head.
head. Minung nods the head.
Then something takes an
take an
octopus,
octopus,
a king crab,
a king
and
crab,
a baby shark.
and a baby shark.
They sit down and enjoy the
They
meal.
sit down and enjoy a meal.
The atmosphere is romantic.
The atmosphere is romantic.
Suddenly, his stomach is upset.
His stomach is upset.
At that time, he feels as if he would faint.
He feels as if he could faint.
Drives him to the nearest hospital.
Minung drives him to nearest hospital.
One. Did something decide to have lunch in a traditional Vietnamese restaurant?
Yes. Minung decide to have lunch traditional Vietnamese restaurant.
What did the restaurant look like?
Look like it's lotus.
3. What did they eat on the top floor of the lotus?
Eat buffet in the top floor in our lotus.
4. Who replied, wait for me, I will take some food.
Something replies, wait for me, I want
5. What did something take?
Something say, wait for me.
6. Who sat down and enjoyed the meal?
Minung and something.
7. How was something's stomach?
His stomach is upset.
8. Who drove something to the nearest hospital?
Minung drives something to nearest hospital.
9. Did something and Ming-won decide to have breakfast in a traditional Vietnamese restaurant?
Decide to have lunch in traditional Vietnamese restaurant.
10. Who ate a buffet on the top floor of the lotus?
Minung and something.
11. Did something say, would you like something to eat?
Yes, something says, would you like something to eat?
12. Who took an octopus, a king crab, and a baby shark?
Something takes an octopus, a king crab, and a baby shark.
13. What made something and Ming-won very excited?
The restaurant makes something and Minung too excited.
14. How many different dishes did it include in total? 15. How was the atmosphere?
Atmosphere is upset.
16. What was very unique with breathtaking views?
The restaurant unique breathtaking view.
17. Who decided to have lunch in a traditional Vietnamese restaurant?
Sitting and Mino.
18. Where did they eat a buffet?
On the top floor in a lotus.
19. Did the buffet include 69 different dishes?
Yes. Different include 69 different
20. What did they enjoy?
They enjoy the meal.
21. Where did they decide to have lunch?
Have lunch in the traditional Vietnamese restaurant.
22. Did the restaurant make something and Minh Nguyen upset?
Make something
23.
upset.
How did something feel when his stomach was upset?
He faint. He faint.
24. Where did Minh Nguyen drive something to?
The nearest hospital.
25. Who did Minh Nguyen drive to the nearest hospital?
Minh Nguyen drives something to nearest hospital.
26. Who nodded her head?
Minh Nguyen nodded her head.
27. Did Minh Nguyen reply, "Wait for me, I will take some food"?
No, something says, "Wait," I replies, "Wait for me, I want take some food. I want."
28. What was the restaurant unique with?
The restaurant unique is breathtaking view.
29. Did something take an octopus, a king crab, and a pizza?
No, and a baby sack.
30. Did they sit down and enjoy the atmosphere?
Now enjoy a meal.
Do you know what day of the week you are most likely to die from a... You have time. This is the lifespan of the average person. On average, we live about 80 years. If we're lucky, we start working at about 18, and we work, and retire at about 67. Now, what does this tell you? That for better or for worse, the majority of your life will be spent at work. Do not spend that time unhappy. Like my friend Jay. See, Jay would always say, when I finish school, then I'll be happy. Well, Jay finished school, but he wasn't happy. So then Jay said, when I get a job, then I'll be happy. Jay got a job, but he still wasn't happy. So Jay said, when I get married, settle down, and have kids, then I'll be happy. Well, he got married, settled down, had 2 kids, but still wasn't happy. So then Jay said, okay, when the kids leave home and I retire, then I'll be happy. Well, the kids left home and he retired, but he still wasn't happy. So Jay started going to church. And I asked Jay why he was going to church so much. And he said, because when I die, then I'll be happy. Jay's story, however sad, is not unique. I could have replaced Jay with Johnny or Bonnie. In fact, Jay's initials stand for just about everybody. Many of us are like Jay, but it is not our fault. We have been tricked to stay stuck in jobs that are literally making us sick, and to be and then people. You know about the and then people, right? It's people who constantly say, and then I'll be happy. Ladies and gentlemen, we must go from living as and thens to becoming right nows. We have to be happy right now. How? We must either find a job we love or bring more love into our jobs. It is time to step out of the rat race. Because the funny thing is, even if you win, make a load of money, hold up the trophy that everybody hails, you're still a furry rodent with a pointy nose and long tail. Wake up. Stop playing with your life. This ain't a video game. This ain't Mario Kart. This ain't Fortnite. There is no try again button, no option to redo this level. When the game's over. But there is one cheat code to the human console, and that is take control. And to stop buying into the lies society has told, like how overworking is cool and being stressed out is a status symbol. Oh, and I almost forgot the biggest lie. Keep a work-life balance. Now, on the surface, you may not see how crazy that sounds, but think about it. Work-life balance? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't life come before work? Because when your life is better, your work is better? But don't take my opinion. Harvard professor Sean Acor recently discovered something fantastic, which he calls the happiness advantage. His studies prove that 75% of job success can be predicted by not how smart you are, not how talented you are, but how happy you are. His research is decisive. He says when you're happy, your intelligence rises, creativity rises, your productivity rises. And you know what else is funny? You also make more money. But here's the real kicker. You live longer too. I know, it sounds too good to be true, but yes, optimists actually live longer than pessimists, so you could stretch this graph a few extra years if this time here is filled with more joy and cheer. Let me be clear, do not take this message lightly. It is your duty to be happy for your own sake. I don't care if you're here at the end, it is never too late to trade in your deadlyhood for a livelihood and refuse to suffer during the weekdays. Ironic they call it that, because you're literally in a weekdays where you're constantly waiting for the weekend. See, I believe so many people die of heart attacks because they are involved in work that their hearts are just not in. I believe people have low vital signs because they are involved in work that is not vital to them. My friends, happiness is a choice, but anyone who says it's easy has lied. It ain't easy, but you have to try. The first step is to look inside and remember the quote that the Buddha wrote 2,000 years ago, which I believe today for most people still applies. The problem is, you think you have time. Stop wasting your life.
Stop wasting your life.